For some brainy fun as we explore what makes you tick, not just sit there like a houseplant. Ever wonder what makes you different from a houseplant? It's your nervous system. This amazing network is made up of two main cell types, neurons and neuroglia. Neurons are the rock stars, transmitting electrical signals at lightning speed. Think of them as tiny messengers zipping around, making everything from thinking to twitching possible. Neuroglia, on the other hand, are the unsung heroes, the stage crew and roadies. They support, insulate, and protect those precious neurons, kind of like how your mom always makes sure you have snacks. Neurons transmit signals, while neuroglia provide support and protection. Together, they make your brain buzz with activity, not just photosynthesize like a plant. Also, we'll explain the central versus peripheral nervous systems. The CNS is your brain and spinal cord, the command center, while the PNS are the nerves branching out to connect with your body. So there you have it. Neurons and neuroglia teaming up to keep you moving, thinking, and not just wilting in a corner like a forgotten fern. Welcome to the electrical and chemical symphony of your brain. Let's start with a quick look at a neuron firing its signal. First, neurons maintain a resting membrane potential at -70 millivolts. This is like a tiny battery created by carefully controlled concentrations of sodium and potassium ions across the cell membrane. Now, when a neuron fires, it creates an action potential, a tiny electrical wave surging down the axon. This happens through carefully controlled movements of ions across the membrane. It starts with depolarization. Voltage-gated sodium channels open, letting Na+ ions rush in and reverse the potential from -70 to +40 millivolts. It's like flipping a switch that starts the whole cascade. Then comes repolarization. Sodium channels close, potassium channels open, and K+ ions rush out, bringing the potential back down. It's like the neuron catching its breath after the excitement. Finally, there's a brief hyperpolarization where it dips below -70 millivolts. The neuron overshoots a little, but quickly recovers. But the magic doesn't stop there. Neurons communicate through synapses, tiny gaps where signals jump from one neuron to another. It's like a game of telephone, but instead of gossip, it's vital information being passed along. Most synapses are chemical. Neurotransmitters like glutamate are released into the synaptic cleft and bind to receptors on the next neuron. It's a precise chemical signal that carries the message across the gap. Some synapses are electrical, using gap junctions for direct ion flow between neurons. These are faster and more direct, but less flexible than chemical ones. All right, folks, we've covered the basics of neurons and how they zap signals around. Now let's talk about when that delicate brain-plane plumbing springs a leak. Welcome to channelopathies, the villains of ion channels. Think of ion channels as the faucets and drains in your cells. When these get mutated, it's like your bathroom pipes are clogged or leaking. Chaos ensues in the nervous system. Take cystic fibrosis. Imagine your lungs as a swampy mess because chloride ions can't flow properly. It's like trying to drain a bathtub with a clogged pipe. Sticky mucus builds up, bacteria party, and breathing becomes a nightmare. Then there's epilepsy. Sodium channel glitches turn your brain into a disco party gone wrong. Neurons fire randomly like lightning bolts, causing seizures. It's as if your electrical wiring has a short circuit. But fear not. Neuroscience is wielding mighty tools. CRISPR targets those pesky mutations directly, like a molecular plumber unclogging pipes. Stem cells rebuild myelin in multiple sclerosis, restoring signal speed. Drug trials are shining too. The VX77809 combo for cystic fibrosis fixed 80% of those faulty chloride channels, slashing infections like a superhero cape. It's proof that targeted meds can turn the tide. Looking ahead, personalized medicine tailors fixes to your unique genetics, while AI models simulate ion flows to design perfect drugs. By 2030, we might eradicate these plumbing problems entirely. Talk about a brain upgrade. So, channelopathies remind us that even the tiniest glitches can cause big trouble in our neural networks. But with CRISPR, stem cells, drugs, and AI on our side, hope is flowing freely. You've been a fantastic audience. Keep your neurons firing.